Well, he still has visions of becoming a two-division UFC champion, and perhaps tonight will be a step in that direction. Here is the future UFC Hall of Famer, the Mark Henry-trained Frankie Edgar.
The little engine that could is what we call him. Frankie Edgar will not be deterred. He's a phenomenal striker. He's a great wrestler, and his jiu-jitsu was on display when he dominated Cub Swanson in the main event. It was unreal to watch him just control every single position. He's a true mixed martial artist in the highest order, Frankie Edgar.
And with respect to present company, DC, Frankie Edgar might be the most popular American UFC fighter of all time.
Oh yeah, he's unbelievable. We all love him. And you know what? I love him just as much as the fans do. Everybody likes to watch Frankie Edgar compete.
Let's see how it goes for Effie here under the bright lights tonight. Well, you can argue this is the single hardest belt in the UFC to defend. The UFC's lightweight division has long been a murderer's row, and this champion's latest challenger looks like he could come through and upset the apple cart.
We were talking to him the other day, and I asked him about the fight. He goes, DC, nothing surprises me, because every time I go in there, I fight the toughest, scariest opponent. I understand my opponent's good, but I'm the champion for a reason, and I intend for it to stay that way.
Seemed like he had a great training camp, a great weight cut, and even though there are definite stylistic challenges in front of him here tonight, told us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, skill for skill, I'm better than this guy everywhere, and I'm gonna prove it in a big way in front of this capacity crowd tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. For the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Frankie the Edgar. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Mateusz Gamrot.
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. So here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie Edgar, still has visions of winning a belt in a second division. That makes tonight a must-win scenario for him here at 145 pounds. Frankie Edgar has been in there with the best in the game, and as usual, sharing the octagon with a fellow elite here tonight. Hip toss to take him down. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Frankie Edgar, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, under Ricardo Almeida and Renzo Gracie.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Guillotine attempt, now looks as though he's got the neck.
You can't try to grapple this, you gotta get out of there.
Oh, he is out, how good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Edgar. Another ground and pound strike lands. Full guard now.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half.
Just like that, my apologies to interrupt the Hall of Famer, but we're fighting on the feet again, champ. And now some separation. Oh, nicely done to block the strike and counter with the jab.
You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab and that front hand.
Nice liver shot lands. That is a beautiful body kick.
Beautiful body kick. You better tuck that elbow. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, took him down.
All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass.
He's looking for the submission here, champ. Ooh, that's tight IB tap.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
30 seconds to go in the round. Edgar's back to the side control now.
Nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ed.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Round 2 coming up.
All right, take a seat, buddy. You okay? All right. Breathe. You're good, man. We've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Good.
All right, here we go, round 2. Inside leg kick. Edgar's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Well, and his release on the body kick is very similar to his release on the leg kick and the high kick, so oftentimes the opponent doesn't know what's coming. To show you the numbers
Nice
here,
job.
amazing just how many body kicks he has thrown to this point of this fight.
Beautiful entry and finish on that takedown. Look for him to try to advance now to get to a dominant position.
Danger factor everywhere against him on the ground, champ.
It's about one mistake with this guy. You got to be so locked in. You got to be so focused that he doesn't latch on to something. This kid's amazing.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. No denying the wrestling chops for Mateusz Gamrot. Pretty good on the feet as well.
Gamrot is very heavy in his stance, but he wants to be grounded because he wants to level change and shoot. So watch him constantly go up and down to try to give you and gather reads off of your reaction.
And another takedown thwarted there.
Nice takedown land.
Gamrot's trying for the Kimura submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Nice transition.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
90 seconds to go now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when we talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half.
Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating the Kimura attack. Notice he'll pick up.
He's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
We got to fight through 10.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You okay? Ready? Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, still relatively early in this one, but it's been all about the wrestling, the chain wrestling, and on the other side for the well-rounded fighter. His corner's all fired up. Denied his lack of adjustments thus far.
Yeah, they're fired up, man. You can see them. They're in their chairs, up and down, telling him, get your hands going, get your feet going, throw some knees. You've got to damage this guy on his entries to make him a little bit afraid or uncertain of whether or not he should level change. You cannot let him fight comfortably, because otherwise he will just take you down over and over again. It'll be rinse and repeat, multiple takedowns over the course of the fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Gamrot.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Edgar.
That was a slick transition.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Lands with the ground and pound. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
You know, the thing I've seen recently, that these fighters, they get into the full guard and they feel safe. And they prefer to just keep this position opposed to advancing and trying to find a way to finish.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Championship rounds beckon.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for him.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Ready? Ready? Come on, let's go.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who... Like the beginning of the end. that one connected. Oh, he's... Well, it took a while, but finally feels as though maybe he's hitting that flow state, and maybe the tide's going to turn.
You know, when you're fighting, you can't start to give up on yourself when things start to shift. This young man stayed the course, and now that shot may get him going back in the right direction.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Fighter is in half guard.
That was nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet. Gotta be careful.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Gamrot. Oh, he gave up the back now, DC. Not good.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edgar. All right, looks like he's going to the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Gamrot. Side control, DC used to love that side guard. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, and he gives up the back now. You can't do that. 90 seconds to go. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh my goodness, he stacked him up.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Gamrot's back to the north-south position now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Those body shots are nasty.
Gamrot's back in full mount. Hard ground and pound, some swelling now starting to appear. Seconds remaining in round 4. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
Ready, Joe? You good?
You know what it is, round 5. Throwing that jab, no good. Edgar getting the better of his opponent here, and not just with his offense. Nice job to minimize the damage defensively. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Oh, nice job staying committed to the takedown. He gets him down.
Yeah, he got the double leg takedown. Did a great job of stepping outside with his legs, securing the hips, putting him down. But his opponent was very smart. He fell into a butterfly and put his back against the octagon side to get back to his feet.
Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar.
He does not want to give his back. He needs to shove at the knee and shrimp to try to recover half guard.
Back him out now.
Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Frankie Edgar working hard for the finish here. Oh, he did it and knew! The undisputed king of the lightweights.
Him and his team said they would win this fight and they would win it impressively. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing his shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Iron Army, stand up. The celebration is on in Toms River, New Jersey, and beyond. Their guy, the Answer, Frankie Edgar, getting his hand raised yet again.
Well-rounded skill, great cardio, great pressure.